fall of man, clearly there is a serious, significant problem and dilemma in our world today, of which I'm just generalizing as the fall of man. And we can see this as economies, money systems are failing us. There's more, instead of less, there's more violence and spitefulness. A lot of this in the world comes from us wanting to be high, to get high on energy, like feelings, right? Whether the high is induced through just kind of working yourself up with a cause, a belief, or a synthetic drug. We want to get high. It makes us feel alive, actually. And it's very exciting to buzz around in energy. And I'm just as guilty. I was a total energy addict in many ways. I am trying to walk more calmly and with more stability in my life now. And, if we don't get so high, we don't need to fall so far. So, this being one of the problems. And, when you look back, say, biblically, whether you believe the story or not, it's interesting and certainly has its points. The fall of man was when Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And it's this very living by good and evil that creates the high. What if there wasn't good and evil? Like no opposites, no polarities, then wouldn't you just kind of be here? Just taking care of yourself physically. You want shelter, you need a home, you need clothing, you need food, sustenance, you need to take care of your family. And this very clearly and obviously in our system today requires money. That's the way it is. Probably not going to change anytime too soon. So we have a money system. So the problem is the way we are using money. It's not money in itself. Money isn't evil. It's an accounting system, isn't it? And we keep track of things and we make sure, or we try to make sure that it's not abuse, that there's no abuse, and that everyone can get what they need. But it's failing. So that's obvious. It's failing. And it's failing within our fall, our fall from our energy high of wants and needs and excitement. So, what's the solution to this? Well, there is a simple solution. Since we have identified the problem is not money in itself, but the way we are using money, distributing money. And a solution that I and a number of people, group of people, are proposing is within a living income guarantee, which is similar but not identical to the basic income. So, in which all peoples on Earth would be provided a minimum living income. If they worked, so there is incentive to work, they would receive double the living income. This gives one a platform to not have to create so much energy, feed off of, and get high on energy, which creates the excitement and instability within our emotions and feelings, exaggerates things, which leads to lots of friction, doesn't it? Within the smaller our minds, our health, so, and then our families, our neighborhoods, our communities, and our countries, and still with so many wars. So the stability of a living income for everyone can prevent the fall of man, because we don't need to get so high. And within walking your life on a stable path, you're eliminating the highs and the lows. Does that mean you're eliminating joy? No, not at all. Hey, let's give it a shot. I have found a lot of joy and stability. Different kind of joy. It's not all excitable, but it is, I'd say, a preferable joy and happiness, if you will. So, what do we got to lose, really? Things are pretty messy in the world today. What have we got to lose? What are we so afraid of? Kind of like, so if this makes any sense, and if you can kind of think the way I did, it's kind of like, well, what have I got to lose? What am I so afraid of? Ultimately, probably death, I guess. I'm gonna die anyway, so I'll give up my hopes and dreams and ideas of God and energy and excitement, and to create a stability for all. If that makes any sense to you, please investigate the link that I will include in this video, Living Income Guarantee. And there's a vast amount of information for you to read and educate yourself. And you can support us in many ways. So please check out Living Income Guarantee as a solution and to prevent the ultimate fall of man.